Welcome back. The State Attorney's Office will be hosting a sealing and expungement workshop this week, and here to explain more about what that means and how to participate is Palm Beach County State Attorney Alexia Cox, and we have Palm Beach County Clerk of the Circuit Court and Comptroller Mike Caruso. Welcome to both of you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Good morning.
So for people who aren't familiar with this program, just explain a little bit about what it is.
Yeah, so we are bringing together partner agencies in our community to let residents know that if they qualify to have a criminal arrest record sealed or expunged, we want them to come out, help them streamline the process, hopefully save them some time, some gas, and also a few dollars.
And Ms. Cox, who can participate in this program?
The Florida law provides individuals who can qualify to have a record sealed or expunged. They have to obtain the application, which is available at our office on our website, sa15.org. And if they qualify, then they can come to us for assistance with getting documents that are needed in order to provide a completed application to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. And we're just bringing everybody together under one roof to help them expedite the process.
And Mike, how does the clerk's office participate in this workshop?
Well, we're looking forward to the workshop. We're here to help, and if what that involves is completing the documents, the applications that are required in order to facilitate the process of getting something sealed or expunged. So we're going to be out there with our team, and we're going to be helping people fill out the forms. We'll be providing forms, notary services, and helping people work through it. There's what they have to first start out with is to apply for fill out an application for eligibility in order to be eligible to be certified to be sealed or the document to be expunged.
What does this mean to someone who will benefit from a program like this?
So everything is provided at no cost. Ordinarily, if you decide you want to do this on your own, you'd have to come to our office for documentation, visit the clerk's office to receive forms and documentation, get your fingerprints taken, and provide all of that information to Florida Department of Law Enforcement. We're providing all of that information, as well as legal assistance offered by partner agencies such as Legal Aid and the Public Defender's Office, free of charge, to help individuals get all the information they need at one time to have a completed application ready for them to send and hopefully receive their certificate of eligibility.
For anyone watching or for any loved ones watching, what do they need to bring? Can they do anything to prepare ahead of time before going to the workshop?
Sure. Visit our website, sa15.org, to download the application. You can also visit the Florida Department of Law Enforcement website, where they have detailed information about eligibility, what crimes are not eligible. You cannot have a conviction on your record. If you do, you do not qualify, and there are other certain crimes that will disqualify you from having your record sealed or expunged.
Mike, I feel like you were about to say something and I jumped in and asked a question.
One of the reasons, there's a lot of reasons why they might want to come to this workshop. If they're applying for an HOA application, a condo application, or for a rental, having these non-judicial criminal history records sealed or expunged removes it from their record, and it'll allow them to qualify for these different positions or for a job position. We know that if somebody applies for a job or these applications for condo or HOA, that they often get turned down because they have a record, and this would prevent that from happening. So it'll allow people to get over the stigma of having criminal charges filed against them, even though they were not adjudicated. So.
And it's happening Thursday at the Belgrade Library.
At the Belgrade Library, and one important distinction is that we will have representatives from CareerSource also there to help individuals create or update their resumes, sign up to get job skills and professional development services. So we want to make this a wraparound opportunity for individuals who are just looking for a fresh start and a way to move forward.
So many tools and resources available there at that workshop. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much both for being here.
Thank you.
And that website that you heard Ms. Cox there giving you, it's on our website as well, WPBF.com. So just head there and you can just click on it, and all the information that we just talked about here will be there for you. Brooke.
All right, 9:40.